Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share and support the platform. Make sure you pause this video so that you can go to Kickin.com, use Paris Milan at checkout for 15% off to get all of your personal hygiene related needs. Please go and support Soulfully Scented. They are a Black-owned hair care store that uses natural products. Go pick up your hair care products today at soulfullyscentedlv.com. Hey you guys, shout out to the subbies in the UK. One sent me these Twitter screenshots of this white woman that's blackfishing, and she called herself dragging Black women as well as Black people in general on Twitter, and I wanted to read you guys some of the tweets that she had to say. Definitely stay tuned for the video. So this blackfishing has become a freaking epidemic ever since people last year discovered it, and a lot of people were fooled because they were following these mixed race looking women on Instagram, and it turned out that these women were not mixed race. In fact, they were outright white, and what they've been doing is going to these tanning salons, and a lot of them is injecting their skin with melanotan. Some of you guys were asking, where are they getting this melanin from? Like, are they getting it from Black people? Well, there is this fish called a cuttlefish, and oh my god, they're so pretty. Like, they look like little lava lamps, and they are able to extract melanin from their ink sacs. And some scientists have seen that when they extract this melanin and they inject it into like foam or furniture, that it increases the durability and the tensile strength in a product, which helps with its elasticity. So melanin is a very, very potent pigment, and it also enhances a person's overall appearance. It makes their skin more likely to not have so many blemishes. It also decreases the impact of ultraviolet light. They're paying thousands to be able to get this injected into their bodies, and some of them are using illegal drugs to do it, such as melanotan. Like, melanotan is actually illegal in the United States and other countries, and it has some harmful side effects that these people aren't really caring about because they just want to be dark. So after this, Blackfisher Hannah Tittenser went on Barcroft TV, where she discussed how she wanted darker skin and that she, her boyfriend, and her brother are using melanotan in order to darken their skin because the tanning beds weren't doing enough. People from the UK started to put a lot of these blackfishers on blast, and one of them in particular, Olivia Mortimer, they went through her tweets and they saw that she was talking cash money about Black women and Black people. So I want to read you what she had to say. Someone said, "It's jokes how much Black girls hate white girls on here, ha ha ha." She said, "Get over slavery already, LMFAO. Come at me, fam." She said, "Not even arst anymore. Y'all from the UK have to tell me what that means. I have no idea. They make out like white privilege is a thing. It's not. They're Black people who are Black, who work as cops and high up in ranks, etc. It's cultural for most of them to sell drugs. Come at me for me. I don't give a F, it's the truth." And then she went on to say, "I still don't understand the blackface thing with fake tan. Anyone who's naturally tanned gets in the sun. Even if we want to look black and like you, should not be a privilege. You're beautiful, but some of you really get offended for no reason. It's the same with hairstyles. White people can't even wear effing plot in our hair without someone being like, it's braids, it's culturally appropriate, blah blah effing blah. I don't care if you hate the whole white race, but some of you are actually pathetic petty bees. There's only one thing I'm jealous of in life, and that's how Black people age so well. Like, I seriously worry about what I would look like when I'm 50, especially the amount of times I used to sunbeds, Botox it is. I'd be concerned about what I look like now, because right now you kind of look washed up, you look toe up, and you look like throw up." Okay, let's go to the next tweet. It was like, "How do lads have the effing audacity to try and make you look like the liar when they play you in another girl? N-word, please." Then she said, "I know, and it's all this money they've took a few weeks to earn, huh? N-word, we made it. Salty A, N-words, N-word A." And then she went on to say, "I want a Black boyfriend, so I'm gonna get one." And then she says, "White girls single by choice, Black girls single because they have no hair. Def's having my kid with a Black boy when the time is right." And then she went after Jordan Woods. Someone said, "Let's be honest, can you blame Tristan Thompson?" And she says she's literally ugly as F. And then one of her white friends said, "Girl, you are Black," knowing dang well that's a whole entire lie. Now this is the part that disturbed me. Why are Black people passive when it comes to racism? Some of us feel like we always have to cape and defend white women. I even remember that with the Yes Jill situation, where this Black girl was like, "Well, I could teach you and let me be the one to help you know what our struggle is. Can we stop doing this?" I'm thinking that this person is Jamaican. She said, "Okay, first of all, being Black and looking at this doesn't offend me in any way. Second of all, she is not being racist in the slightest, nor is she trying to do the blackface thing. And lastly, can everyone dry their fannies and stop beefing over her like choices. Let her live. Good night. This is why these broads feel emboldened to talk to black people, and more specifically black women, all types of crazy, because they know that some black women are going to come to their aid, kiss their behinds, and coddle them. When these women have pretty much dug holes for themselves, they cause this. See, this is the problem that I have with these white people that make racist statements, is that they always try to play the victim. I don't care how long ago the tweets were, they were as recent as this year, and it doesn't make any sense why a black woman would go out of her way to try to defend her. And it just reminds me of the whole Yes Jules thing. Yes Jules' mouth is the reason why black women were coming for her, because she's always coming for us first. And you saw these black men coming out defending her, protecting her, and she wasn't even asking them to do so. She would give these fake apologies and then turn right around and then double down on what it is that she said. So the fact that black people always feel like these whites are deserving of forgiveness when they don't ask for it, and they in fact are not deserving of it, is why we continue to be at the bottom. We already have the in-house fighting with colorism going on, and so to add an extra element of that where they see that you guys are uplifting biracial women and lighter skinned women, well, they're starting to do the reverse and try to compete with light skinned black women as well as the mixed race looking women, but they're also trying to knock dark skinned black women out the race, and they're now getting this dark skin and kinky hair. Also, the part that we have to take accountability for is us being complacent, us being ignorant, that these people are in your face showing you disrespect. Not only are they trying to mimic your skin tone, but they're also disrespecting you in the process. And as you can see in the messages, she's really feeling like she has one up on black women and that she could just go and get a black man. And some of you guys don't understand that the basis of this for them is genetic survival. They've been having a lot of low birth rates. Their genes are naturally recessive. So because of that, that's why you see a lot of them getting with black people, because they're trying to, in essence, further their lineage. And so they'll birth a biracial child, but then they'll instill that white supremacist mindset into that child, which will make that child go on to marry and procreate with a non-black person. And when you are a biracial person and you have a baby with a white person, there is a likelihood that the baby will be born looking phenotypically white. And it's so embarrassing that some of us are too slow to catch on to what it is that they're trying to do. Some of us just think, oh, well, this is them paying homage to us. This person can just take some injections with this chemical that mimics your skin tone, and then they go on to get all of this praise, and they go on to romanticize what it is that they're doing, when meanwhile they hate you. I mean, you can see through her messages, she's talking about, oh, well, black people are in hard-working positions, all that bullcrap that doesn't even matter. If you hold the highest position in office, they still will practice white supremacy and they'll still oppress the person. These bras that do this blackfishing, it doesn't even look natural. Like dark-skinned black women with that natural glowing melanin skin, it is just gorgeous. Skin just glows, like it just has this rich golden chocolate undertone, and they don't get that. Their result is muddy. It looks like cow dung is smeared on them. Like this long-faced witch looked like she stuck her whole entire face in a black man's butthole. He took a dump on her and she smeared it all over her skin. The animalistic, lice-ridden, cottage cheese smelling thoughts feel as though they have one up on us because they have to inject their bodies with melanin in order to try to look like us. They can try as hard as they want to, but it's not going to have the same effect. You're not going to have our magique. You don't have our talent. You don't have our intellect. You don't have our beauty. You don't have anything remotely close to us, and that's why you're so effing mad. And again, I have to tell the idiots out here who are gonna say, well, black women are bleaching their skin. When you are oppressed in a society, you are forced to assimilate. She's not forced to assimilate because she is in the position of having privilege. Black women do not have privilege in this society, so therefore when they're trying to darken their skin or kinky up their hair, they simply are appropriating and they are profiting off of your culture. We're not profiting off of white culture by bleaching our skin, and oftentimes we are forced to have to bleach our skin, we are forced to have to straighten our hair, and we are forced to have to adhere to the standards of beauty that their men and their people have created for them. Trying to pretend as if, oh, well, I'm not trying to look black. Yes, you are. You want to erase black women, and they don't care about your genocide. They don't care about your struggles. So those of you who still don't understand and you think, oh, well, it's not that deep. No, it is that deep. These broads is on some crazy crap. Like they are going out of their way to try to get a hold of melanin. Black people don't get when these people are having an agenda. We are very slow to react. We're always talking about, well, I just want to enjoy this and you taking my fun. These people do this sleeplessly. They literally have an obsession. That's how they've been able to get ahead, is because they don't get effing tired. Black people always concede. We always want to throw in the towel. We don't understand their agendas. We're always claiming that somebody is reaching and that it's not about race with this or that, and it's always about that with them. That's why they're able to maneuver through the system and continue to oppress you, because you don't get it. You're still slow. You're still behind. You're still thinking that this isn't about race when it's been about race for over 400 plus years. So let these people hang themselves. I'm glad that people are dragging them. I'm sure some of y'all are gonna be like, oh, well, why give her shine? She needs to be effing embarrassed. I hope she lose her freaking job. And if black women are friends with a bro like this, now you are informed on who the freak that you're friends with. She doesn't support you. She'll never support you. She'll always feel like she's better than you. These these people never come to a black woman's aid. And they for sure don't support black-owned businesses like CarMarshal. It's payday freaking time, okay? I need y'all to go and click down below. These people run a check every time that you click, so please, please, please click the link below that I provide for CarMarshal.com. Over 100,000 cars in their inventory. While you shop, they will negotiate. But people like her don't support the black-owned brands. They don't want to support the betterment of your people. So why are you trying to help them when they don't need your help to further the system of white supremacy? It's disgusting. So anyways, you guys, let me know what you feel about her tweets. Let me know what you feel about this blackfishing phenomenon. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!